Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to the LGL Season 5, Week 2 Power Rankings. We're back here with Garrett. Say hi.
Hi.
And
yeah, that was pretty underwhelming.
That's fine. You didn't do the signature howdy, but that's Baconator's thing, and Baconator has been banished to the Shadow Realm. We're also kind of joined by everyone's favorite Thanksgiving Hydreigon and Greninja. So I'm gonna show everyone at home. This is what we got. So this is you, Hydreigon.
I won't splash and kill again. I can fight it.
It's so loud.
Right mean. Oh yeah, we must subscribe to Thanksgiving Hydreigon. We'll try to hit 150 subscribers. Helps out. Anyway, thank you for Goose to invite me.
You're welcome.
I'm excited. To me.
Just so everyone knows at home, Garrett cannot hear what Hydreigon is saying.
Yes, I feel like a deaf person every time I hear one of these clips.
So, I think that adds to the charm. Wait, I need to do that so that people can't see the orders ahead of time. Let's jump right into number 16, which is ArchaicFalcon. Archaic lost a match to you this week?
No, it was to Billette.
That's right.
Oh,
you guys fought.
Was that the one that literally just happened? Wait.
It was
the one that literally just happened.
He lost to you this week, right? Didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What? Okay.
Sorry, I have the memory of a squirrel.
So, I'll say my piece about the match. From Archaic's perspective, the team actually looked a lot better this week. We saw Gothita, Axiom, Machop, Coil Ekans, Mantike had moves, but I don't think it used Hidden Power, which we'll talk about in a sec, and Cottony was here. Cottony used Tailwind. Don't run Tailwind. This isn't VGC. Get out of here. It lasts like 4 turns effectively. Mantike was using, I have no idea what Hidden Power it was going for. It was doing neutral damage to Ferroseed. Was like Hidden Power flying or something? It'd be really
Could have been
fun.
HP Ice. I don't know.
HP Ice. I'm gonna go with that one. And I'm actually blanking on what exactly happened. Oh, yeah, this is the Ferroseed sweep. Ferroseed was able to set up some free curses, get a clutch crit on Machop, and basically just bully through the entire team. It wasn't particularly close. The plays were a little sloppy from Archaic's side, and you gotta prep for Ferroseed, and wow, this team does not appreciate a Ferroseed. Especially an offensive one that's running Gyro Ball. And Garrett will tell you a little bit more about that once we come all the way back around to him. So, yeah! We're moving on. Number 15, Bonfire. Bonfire played Bacon this week. Ended up taking his second loss. One of only, I think, 3 people with no 2 record. Might be 4. And this match was actually kind of interesting, at least from what I recall. I mean, interesting's a kind word. It was a sweep. Pretty clean sweep in a lot of ways. It was, or at least it was 2 sweeps. It was Corfish and Ponyta G, right?
I'd say the start of the match was interesting. I don't know about the rest of it, but the Scarfed Wingull kill on the Farfetch'd Galore was pretty...
I'm assuming those were both Scarfed, given looking at the teams, and how Bacon actually tried to go for something in that situation. I found it. I liked the idea behind Overheat Eject Pack on Litleo. That was cute. And that's more Baconator's side of things. Bonfire just never really got a chance to do anything. It was a lot of sacking, very little threatening. He was able to take down a kind of ravaging Rowlet. Or Rowlet, is that the right thing? Yeah.
Yes, it was a Rowlet.
I don't know why. I don't want it to be called Rowlet. My brain does not want to acknowledge that that thing's called Rowlet. And I'm just checking on my phone to see if we have any notes from. Yes, we have a little Hydreigon interjection.
Before hearing the clip, I already full-heartedly agree with what he says.
Okay.
Rowlet got a kill.
He applauded a Rowlet kill. I mean, Rowlet's good.
Goldfish got a very good game sweep. That's how you use Goldfish voice.
Yeah, sure.
How many Velisfy? That's how you use Goldfish. Late game sweeper voice.
What? Why did you mention Verlicify? I thought we blacklisted him. Isn't he a bad man for bad people? Okay. That's...
I picked the wrong clip, I guess, to wholeheartedly agree with.
Yeah! Garrett is a Verlicify enjoyer!
I don't even know who that is the funny thing.
He's the kind of creepy, furry, PokeTuber.
Oh, no.
Like
yeah, I don't watch any PokeTubers.
Doesn't he have pedophilia allegations or something like that?
Yeah, it sounds likely.
I think he bullied some people was the main thing. He's like a harasser, a copycat. Let's just go to number 14, which is Hydreigon, and we're gonna start since this is of course Hydreigon. We're gonna start off with Hydreigon's line. That seems fair. And this one's very brief, so I've listened to this like 12 times. It's very riveting.
Geo.
Okay. Garrett, I'm not telling you what it is. So, Hydreigon's match was against... I don't remember. Shit. Who was it against?
Billette?
Billette. That is correct. So, there was... I kind of liked... It was a Scarf Crabby off the bat. X-scissoring into a Snivy. You gotta run that calc. It only did 66%. You gotta be sure, because X-scissor doesn't get boosted by sheer force, so it's not dealing as much as you'd expect in a lot of situations. Most of this was just a Zigzagoon sweep, right?
Yes.
Hydreigon was not super well prepped into Zigzagoon. There was some things that were kind of cool. Tyrunt was able to get off a free Psychic Fangs to kill Mienfoo, which is very unfortunate. But then Houndour. I liked Scarf Destiny Bond Houndour. That's cute. I was able to...
yeah, that was the light of that match. Was the Destiny Bond Houndour?
That was kind of clever. Otherwise, Hydreigon just kind of got steamrolled. Didn't really have an opportunity to fight back. That's kind of hyper offense if you're not well prepared. You got anything else you want to add?
The Duskull put in work for Billette. I think the main blunder for Hydreigon was, like, I think it was another week where he essentially sacked Mienfoo.
Yeah. You can't give away Mienfoo. That Hydreigon is starting to get a tendency for picking up a great Pokemon like Mischievous or Mienfoo and just, like, you throwing it around like it's a Trico, you know? It ain't no Trico. That's a Mienfoo. What was that?
Treat it with love and care.
Yeah. Or it will never grow big and strong. You gotta feed it its chalky milk. Let's go to number 13, which is Gandhi. You want to tell us a little bit about what you thought of this match while I make sure there isn't a Hydreigon clip?
Oh, I watched the 2-hour match between Gandhi and Weibo. It was fairly interesting.
It was not 2 hours. Bullshit.
It wasn't. It went really slow at the beginning, then like half of the turns went by in 2 minutes. It was a very strange battle.
Oh, okay.
But it was on pace to actually be 2 hours, unironically. But
oh my god.
There's the epic quick feet Shrimish.
With Flame Orb.
Yeah, we never learned what it was actually going to do, which is kind of unfortunate. It's either supposed to be a fast Spore, that's what Goose believes. I don't know if it gets any setup moves to try to sweep or anything.
It has too bad of stats to sweep. It's like 50s or 60s across the board.
It was kind of a strange team build, but not really at the same time. It was kind of just like, what's the win condition? Is what I was asking myself. Like, all the Pokemon on their own were fine, but it's like, how are you winning the battle? I just couldn't.
Especially losing Scraggy.
Yeah.
I thought
another weaker. Sorry, I was just gonna say, like, I think Drain Punch once again would have benefited Gandhi. Like that Scraggy couldn't heal, though. I don't think it mattered in this situation, but it's just still not enough longevity for your setup sweeper, you know.
I thought Grassy Seed Swirlix was kind of cute. I thought, just to bring into Grookey, that if he had pulled it off, that would have been clever. But the whole game, kind of for Gandhi's side, felt more clever than it was viable. You know?
Agreed. Like, I think the coughing memento was also a blunder.
Oh
like,
yeah,
it was
definitely
clever, but like, you could have just Will-O-Wisped a Mudbray. You had to levitate coughing up against it. You know, it was like.
Yep. And especially when there's a Grookey in the back that did end up finishing off this game. There was a lot of things that I think were kind of mishandled in this match. And I think there's kind of, as a Pokemon player, you start to get better at team building, and there's like this one point where you get an amount good at team building that you start building bad teams because you're doing all these funny things, and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool, and then it just falls apart, and you grow past it. You know, it's like a stage. I think what I'm saying is Gandhi might have a bad season, but you know, you might grow past it too. I don't know. I'm not going to make any assumptions.
Yeah, he's had 2 rough matches so far. Probably debatably the hardest matches in the Platinum group.
Yeah. So, Gandhi's got places to go still. Number 12, we've got DonutCat.
Amazingly played by DonutCat.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
I mean, God, the switches, the build, I mean, holy shit. Just, so, basically what happened is, Toby didn't show up. His opponent didn't show up. And DonutCat got a win.
Moving up in the world, though.
Yeah, moving on up. Let's take a quick gander if Hydreigon has anything to say about it.
No way in hell Hydreigon left a comment for a battle that didn't happen. I will actually shit in a McDonald's urinal and post it on Goose's channel if he left a comment for this match.
I'm very glad I don't have to post that video because he did not. Number 11, Geyser. Wait, we've got a Hydreigon clip. Let's shoot it on.
This match or the one prior?
For Geyser.
What an amazing comeback! Wow.
He almost said, "What a horrible comeback."
Wow. My boy got ratioed. Geyser keeps him.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
You were thinking Yven got ratioed? Is that the thing that was going through your brain?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. So, Geyser versus Yven. As Hydreigon was talking about, Geyser pulled a pretty sick comeback. Ended up losing a Sandshrew super early on. Just losing a lot of momentum. And I remember rewatching this. I'm like, I know Geyser wins this match, but he is behind. And then this Choice Scarf Weak Armor Vullaby ends up kind of evening the playing field. And it's the finish with Pumpkaboo that's really great. I didn't see it coming from anywhere. The Flame Charge that allowed it to outspeed the Smoochum that came in, and the Berry Juice that allowed it to be at full health, but it didn't end up mattering. The Flame Charge was the main thing. So you could outspeed Smoochum and him with a Poltergeist, and I was thinking, like, Ice Beam's not killing a full health Pumpkaboo. Ice Beam was killing a full health Pumpkaboo. I was just wrong, and that Flame Charge won the game. And honestly, that's really cool little build. I didn't even know Pumpkaboo. Did you know Pumpkaboo got Flame Charge?
It's pretty common on it, actually. But
really? I had no idea. Because
but I will give props to using Pumpkaboo regular. Like, who the fuck uses Pumpkaboo regular?
That's
I think
a good
it's actually
point.
the least used Pokemon in all of any tier, actually.
I feel like I see I feel like I see Will-O-Wisp Hex the most often. Is like the Pumpkaboo set.
Yeah.
And then I've seen like Bandit, I think, and I've never seen it use Flame Charge. Pretty cool match, great endgame. That's really all I got to say.
It was good to bring weak armor. I mean,
yeah.
That also mattered a lot.
Oh yeah. So that
I don't know, it was a pretty average match. I mean, honest, in my opinion, it was just like you have these Pokemon, they do things, and that's just how it goes because you have these Pokemon that do things.
You heard it from the Garrett. You had Pokemon that do things. Number 10, we've got Smoliv. We're gonna shoot on back to everyone's favorite guest, Hydreigon, to talk about Seal.
Yes, oh Seal. Yes, oh. Yes, oh Seal. Seal's a homie.
Seal's a homie.
God.
Seal's God.
The new Hydreigon boy. I'm changing my nickname to Smoliv. Hold on.
I must give you props, Goose. I didn't know what Pokemon he was talking about until you aggressively circled with your mouse the only Pokemon on the screen.
Fuck off.
Thank you very much.
Though Hydreigon did promise to change his name, so I'm expecting Thanksgiving Seal in the near future.
Probably gonna be an anime character.
Wait, look. Moved up 3. Moved up 3.
Yeah, absolutely outplayed the shit out of Dumb Trash. It's the most immaculate gaming I've seen in this, whatchamacallit, in this league so far. The ability to evade all the Arch and Stone Edges is unrivaled.
Oh, yeah.
The ability to burn with Fire Blast against a Paris turn 1, I wish I could do that. And also to get a crit on a Ghastly and... What crit?
Crit on an Urchin.
Yeah, like, holy shit, you're so good at the game. Like, I'm so jealous.
Notably,
I'm inspired to be as good as you.
Smoliv brought the exact same team, at least to the exact same Pokemon this week.
I think it was literally the same exact team. I could.
Ducklet was Air Slash instead of Hurricane at a bare minimum.
Oh.
Double Water, still don't like it. That end game was insane though. Larvesta just almost pulling through the entire team, and then being like 1 hit point away from beating the Seal was actually nerve-wracking.
I'm so fucking annoyed that stupid fake out on Seal with Whirlpool like actually won the game. Like
fake out Whirlpool Seal won the game.
Yeah, if it didn't use fake out, it would have lost because it died to the exact perfect amount of hit points. So if anything did 1 less, it was gonna win them game. So.
Yep. There's
so many bullshit things that had to go Smoliv's way to win this battle, and it actually annoys me so much.
Justice for Dumb Trash is what we're saying.
It's like me doing a card trick, and the only reason it worked was because you picked the right card out of the 52. Like, I didn't even do anything, it was just, I was lucky, you know?
Is it like a Jack of 2s?
What?
I was trying to say a Jack of Spades, I think.
Yeah, I was very confused.
Jack of 2s?
But sure, it was a Jack of 2s. Every card was secretly a Jack of 2s, though.
They were all Jacks of 2s. Let's go to number 9. Hey, it's Toby. Toby didn't do shit. Go away.
Yeah, his logo is the embodiment of his activity this week.
Wow, he's sleeping. Look at me, I'm circling it so you can see it.
He's honk shoeing already.
This is honk shoeing, this is me meing.
True.
Number 8, Jamal. We're shooting over to Hydreigon. Alright, Hydreigon. It's time to say your piece.
You suck. Get out of here. Get out of here. I said get out of here. You suck.
That was just mean.
It said the Jamal part got cut off. What does that mean?
No, he said Jamal. I don't know. So Jamal, well, Garrett, I think you have something you want to say first, because this is kind of your baby in a lot of ways.
Jamal, I've been hyping you up all season, and then you make the blunder of bringing a fucking Skitty against Praddy's team with a Mischievous, man. Like,
that was definitely a fumble.
You could have the dumbest. You could have brought Bidoof. You could have brought. Did you even bring Poniard? I don't think you did.
He didn't.
You could have brought. Yeah, you could have brought anything fucking else, and it would have actually been better.
He could have brought Poniard into a Mischievous. You know, a Dark type to beat the Ghost type.
And he still could have had priority with Sucker Punch. It's like literally everything the Skitty did, the Poniard could have done in better.
Other than that misplay, Golett ended up getting thrown away, which was unfortunate, and you got Doduo'd, man. You got heavily Doduo'd. It
was unfortunate with the
Will-O-Wisp
Pony to Will-O-Wisp miss, but I think he could have just Wild Charge killed it. I don't think we calced it. I could be completely wrong.
It absolutely would have killed
it.
him.
I also don't know your set. You think it kills for sure?
110%.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, why? I just realized this. Why the fuck do you bring Skitty when you have Meta-type that can run Fake Out, Bullet Punch, Mach Punch, Vacuum Wave up the ass? Like,
yeah,
can run 4 priority moves on it. I'm Jamal, you've disappointed me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it actually infuriates me how dumb the Skitty bring was.
Let's go to number 7 to let Garrett cool off. It's Yven. Shoot! Wait. We gotta go back to everyone's favorite, the fan favorite.
Elekid can be special.
Yes, Elekid can be special. I ran Specs Elekid like every time I used it. You just can't run 4 special moves.
Well, you could. You'd just be a psychopath.
Yeah. Actually, you could be doing fine. You just use hidden power.
Yeah. It has, like, a perfectly balanced attack stats, I'm pretty sure, except I think attack is 2 higher.
I thought its special was higher.
I have no clue. The point is, it doesn't really matter either way. It's a very versatile Pokemon.
Yven obviously lost this match to...
You had the... No, wait. Am I cracked? Don't answer that, because I know I am. Geiser.
Yeah. I am blanking on Yven's side of this match. I remember...
It was just...
Zorua did some stuff.
It was a linear match. Yeah, the Zorua was good.
Smoochum was actually really threatening.
Yeah, it was the... I feel like there was something you could have done where... Like, you basically sacked Cutie Fly to Timber, like, to a Fire Punch, but, like, you don't have a Fire Resist other than Staryu. I just noticed that. That's kind of an interesting problem. Or I guess you have Cyndaquil as well and Larvitar, but it's like, you have to bring a tier 5 to deal with a Fire move. That's kind of...
Or Staryu.
Yeah, like, other than Staryu. So, like, once Staryu's gone, you have, like, nothing. It's the issue. Because, like, all your defensive Pokemon just are weak.
Yep. That is actually definitely one of the holes in this team. But I mean, it's carried him to 7th. He's doing alright for himself, so.
Yeah, he played the match fine. I think it was just like, I don't know, it was just a weird match.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to talk about.
The Zorua physical was really cool to see.
I liked that. And if you want to tell us what you thought about it, put it in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Let's go to number 6. Justice for Dumb Trash. I'll lead on that.
Wait, how is he 6? How does that mathematically work? Let's just... Or I guess he's probably like the highest 1-1 person. Go on.
Yeah. It was a tie. Or I broke a tie or something. The ties are all broken by who had the harder match, or if you won your match, you automatically won the tie. This was just unfortunate. Honestly, you lost a lot in the early game, and I think the early game was a little clunky in general. I didn't feel like you were adequately prepared. And losing Clamperl for nothing wasn't great. But all that said, it was mostly just very unfortunate here. I think only dropping to 6th is kind of fair for what happened after getting smited by RNGesus.
Yeah.
I
think...
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think that Larvesta should have been brought in against the Bellsprout. I think it just completely walls it if it has Flash Fire.
Larvesta was running Flame Body. We know that.
Yeah.
And Sludge Bomb was probably dealing a lot.
Oh wait, it also get.
Yes.
Yeah, it would have been close, but.
And we know it was a choice Spellsprout, so it was scary. Moving on to number 5, we've got Baconator moving back up in the world after beating Bonfire very cleanly. This is just a well thought out team. I was talking with Bacon beforehand. Bacon knew what he was bringing, and he executed it very, very well. The only thing that ended up losing differential for very little was Farfetch'd G getting swiftly hurricaned in the asshole. And then, oh wait, who's that coming from the top rope? Oh my god, wait. Oh wait, we already did this clip, damn it. Never mind. Garrett, start talking so I can wallow in my shame.
Farfetch'd used Aqua Jet, and it killed a Magby.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. The Farfetch'd died. It was really funny. He died to a Scarfed Wingull Hurricane.
There are like 30% of universes where Bacon has extra differential because he just missed that Hurricane.
Well, there's also the fact that he used the Hurricane against a Litleo, but the Litleo ran Eject Pack. But, like, it's confusing because you'd think he'd use a Water-type move against the Fire-type, but it was... I think he predicted the Eject Pack. That's the only logical solution of how Bonfire killed the Farfetch'd, right?
Didn't he switch in Wingull on the turn the Eject Pack happened?
Wait, maybe you're right.
Yeah, because the Hurricane kill was because he outsped Farfetch'd.
Oh, you're right. And then the Ponyta G was well played by you, but it was also Bonfire just blowing some wind at a horse that's just boosting its stats. It's like, it's a Wingull, it kind of fucking sucks. It's fast, but otherwise it's shit.
The only thing with Ponyta G is you ended up losing a little bit of differential because you could have recovered either on the Wingull, risk some confusions, or more likely on the Sucker Punch. And then you probably just swept from there if you pulled that off. But not a huge deal. It's like 1 point of differential. Moving on, number 4. It's Billette. Billette continues to be the thorn in my side when it comes to talking about the post-drafts. Just climbing on up with a 41 post-draft grade with the hyper offense team. There's so little to say when you're talking about a hyper offense win, right?
Yeah, just your Pokemon did things.
Tyron bit a Mienfoo. Zigzagoon pressed E-Speed. Oh, the one thing I did want to talk about is when Phanpy came in on Zigzagoon, switching out to Duskull to save the differential because EQ... It was a burnt Phanpy. EQ was dealing like 32 max. It was very unnecessary.
I was the nerd. I was the nerd who said that switch was useless, and we had to calc all this shit because I believed that the switch had no reason behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saved your poor little Zigzagoon that was already going to win the game. But
I think from the perspective of just running the game no calcs, I'd probably also make the switch. If I'm just bargling through the game, I'm like, oh, I gotta save differential. Bonk. It's free.
They also call me No Calc Carl, so...
No Calc Carl has the best instincts, so don't listen to Goose. And do you know how I know No Calc Carl has the best instincts? Because he's in 3rd place. I was gonna do a fake out, because I thought you were in 2nd, but you're in 3rd here.
I thought I was as well, actually, but yay.
I think technically you beat a less tough opponent.
Yeah, but I should be 2nd because my Ferroseed fucking kicked ArchaicFalcon's ass.
It's just a Ferroseed sweep. There's very little to talk about once again. Although I have a little sneak peek of next week, and it's got some fire.
I think there's a clip from Hydreigon for my match.
Is there a Garrett clip? Then you would be wrong. There's not one.
What? You didn't have anything to say about a Pharaoh Seed sweep?
Nope.
Wow.
There's a Weibo clip and a Brady clip and an outro clip, but not you.
Damn.
So,
maybe it's because he knew I was here, or something. That's what I'll tell my fragile ego.
Get trolled upon, Garrett.
I was gonna say one more thing about my match.
Go ahead, go ahead.
There's just a PSA for everyone watching these videos. You know how Pharisee is 4 times weak to fire, right? For whatever fucking reason, nobody wants to bring a fire type move against you. I also have a Yanma sitting there. But believe it or not, both of those Pokemon are weak to fire. You might actually be able to do something to the Pharisee if you actually try to kill it.
Hot tip from Garrett there. And so
you're welcome.
Number 2, let's throw it on over to the star of the show, Hydreigon.
This is what we call a true monkey victory. Let's go.
A true monkey victory indeed, Hydreigon. A true monkey victory indeed. Ignore the terrible crop on this team. Holy mother. So Weibo swept the late game with Grookey. What did he kill? He killed something relevant with Salandit.
Garrett? No, that's
Swirlix.
Swirlix, yes.
Scraggy went down to the Mudbray, right? No.
Yes. Well,
It almost died to the Mudbray, and then it got killed by something back. Grookey! It was fucking Grookey!
Oh, yeah, dude, Grassy Glide.
And Grassy glided on him. I think Weibo played this game correctly and ran towards his win con of Grookey. Congratulations! You did it correctly. Proud of you, Weibo. You're a returning champion and you're in 2nd place. It's about where I expect, you know? And moving on to number 1 for 2 weeks in a row, Radiosh! Taking down to Jamal, one of the tougher matchups in the division, I'd argue.
Yes, one of the better teams for sure, if not the best.
Honestly, oh wait, we gotta shoot it on over to the Dragster.
Yeah. That was kind of hacksy.
Yeah, it's pretty hack. It was kind of hacksy. Yeah.
That correct definitely shouldn't matter. I'm just happy Kratos is using Mischievous Railway, unlike me. Good job, Kratos.
Yeah. Hydreigon's that there was no jokes there. That was just true. I'm a little sad Crowbrawler never got to see the field, but Banned Doduo was actually really clever. And Lileap did some cool stuff, and Doduo was really the star of the show here, I think.
Yeah, it was kind of weird because you think about what was just flying on Jamal's team. You're like, oh, Poniard, but
there was no Poniard.
Yeah, it just didn't show up.
God, Poniard would have been so good here. Although cut moves are legal, and I think Doduo's probably running Jump Kick.
This is true, but if it's banded, you know, you gotta sack your shitty little whatever.
Absolutely. I don't have a whole lot more to say about Brady's match. Do you got anything else you want to add?
He played well.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Moving on to stats and facts. Congrats on your Pharaoh Seed leading the kill with a whopping 6 kills. Utterly whopping.
Thank you.
We have our very fun fact. DonutCat's neutral record. He has the least kills of any team with 1 kill on the whole team. 1 Riolu kill.
He's on pace to get 4 kills for the entirety of the league. I believe in him.
Woo! Dumb Trash got RNGesus. We talked about it. And Garrett, your throw of the week?
Jamal, I know I've mentioned this like 5 times now, but dude, you brought a fucking Skitty against a team with a Mischievous. Like, what was the plan?
That was kind of a clown move.
it's actually frustrating to think about. Like, it was just choosing to lose. Like, whatever.
I went with Weibo versus Gandhi for my match of the week, partially because of the lore of it taking forever, and the chat involved with that, and then also just because Gandhi has the least practical team this week, but I just kind of liked looking at it and being oohing and awing. I think Garrett has the best game, the most notable game of the week, though.
No, Smoliv versus Dumb Trash.
That RNG.
It was close to a great comeback, but the Make-A-Wish Foundation was on Smoliv's side. Not much more to say about it than that. It was fun to watch, though.
And before we tell everyone to go away, we're gonna send it to Hydreigon for the very last time for outro thoughts. I don't know if I'm supposed to play both of these. I'm going to.
What can I say? I want to say ratio, because that joke is very old and he was probably very annoyed.
Yeah, don't say ratio. That's good.
Yeah, that came through. But it wasn't really on this week. What am I talking about? One Goose, you do the talking, bro. I don't.
What is he saying about?
He told me to do the talking. I've been doing the talking. But that was
Boys,
okay. 20 more.
that concludes me
Outro.
in this video. I'm so sorry, Goose, for this.
Why are you
For being
sorry?
annoying.
What?
They had to. I'm gonna try to find out.
Oh.
Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe to Cliff. And goodbye. Oh yeah, subscribe to Big Goose. He deserves 50 subscribers.
I deserve 50 subscribers. I'm glad to hear
Don't
it.
forget about... Okay, I'm done.
We'll get to 50 subscribers just for you, Hydreigon, and I don't think I have anything more to say. So that's it. Go away.